before we actually move down the assembly route to talk to some of the people that are participating in the parade this year, and we have about an hour, we'll get as many as we can. I hear there's 75 entries this year, so obviously we will not be able to get all of them, but we'll get some of them. And we'll create as much havoc and chaos as we possibly can. But before we do that, some of you will remember Jim Goodridge and Jane Romero. They were participants in the videoing that we did last year. And from what I heard, guys, the compliments were absolutely above board. All good. All good. But, you know, the only explanation I can give you is that these people are very nice people.
I know.
They didn't want to hurt your feelings. You understand that?
I understand.
But I know one
I'm
thing.
just surprised that you allowed me to come back this year.
You know what? So am I. So am I. That makes two of us. But your wife would kill me if I didn't have you back there. Your wife does watch this stuff.
She's the only one.
Yeah, we know at least one person watches this. But in the middle here, we have a new person. We have somebody who stepped up today and said she would like to help us on this part of the parade route. And Patsy Metcalf, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
Patsy, who are you?
Who am I? I am a lover of Guilford. I love the village, the green, and I met my friend Jane through the Guilford TV. I met my friend Ron, who's helped me in my real estate at Page Taft Compass right across the street. So I'm here to volunteer, and I think that giving back to your community is very important. Good neighbors make good cities make good counties make good states, and states make good America.
No
So-
question about it. No, that's all good stuff. But why this group? Let me ask you this question. Do you realize in life you're going to be judged by other people, by the people you associate with? And do you really want to associate with us? I mean,
I think the parade's going to start in 2 hours.
because I got to tell you that, you know, there's a lot of skeletons in the closet here. You understand?
I understand. I'm
We're
cool.
not going to
I'm
go
cool
into
with
that.
I'm
We're
cool with
not. We're not going there. Okay. But have you had any experience doing this? You mentioned GCTV. You're involved now?
I am involved. Many years ago, I was a reporter in Honolulu, Hawaii, but I was so terrible because I couldn't say like humu humu nuku uku wapu wa'u or a'ahu. But I
You can the Hawaiians.
so I had a brief stint in broadcast journalism. It's always been close to my heart, and I wanted to give back to my community. And I will do pretty much, if Jane says show up and help me, I will always be there for her. She's
Good
probably
thing.
the most prolific videographer that we have in Guilford.
All right. Let's talk about GCTV. GCTV has been near and dear to my heart for a few years, and former board member for over 30 years, and doing this stuff for a long time.
Thank you. Congratulations.
So, Jane, I guess you'd be the best one to ask this. What benefit is GCTV to the Guilford community? What do you see that it is as a resource that can be used?
Well, GCTV, like any local access TV station, guarantees that we have freedom of speech, and we have to videotape all of the town meetings, and it promotes accountability in our elected officials and in town meetings, board meetings, and so forth. So it's vital, actually more vital to a community than just having, enjoyable, entertaining videos.
So if somebody out there is watching right now and they want to get involved, that you just motivated them to step up, how do they do that?
Just come to GCTV. We'll teach you in a half hour. We'll teach you how to use a camera, and you're good to go. Sign it out, and we're good to go.
What about training?
Training? We can train you. Shannon is the director of GCTV, and she does some training, and I can help, and you won't be left on your own. It's pretty basic.
Yeah.
We use Adobe Premiere Pro software, and it's a lot of fun once you get into editing.
Well, that's the key. You got to have fun.
Yeah.
All right. What are we going to do?
We're going to ask them who they are and where they're from, why they started the float, when their organization started, and are they having fun?
Okay. Jim, any particular group that you do want to do specifically?
Well, yeah, anybody who brings donuts, I think I would want to interview.
Okay. Other than that?
No, that's it. Just the donuts.
Just the donut. Actually, you do have a request from Pat.
The Friends of the Guilford Library.
Yeah.
Yes, because they're a very special group who we have to pay attention to because they do great stuff. And my wife is a member, so I have to say that.
Okay. And they have their book sale, I believe, next weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
The case, yes.
I was in Brantford yesterday,
They
and
have books.
they have books. They shut down the town. They had tents set up. Unbelievable how many people showed up with little bags walking out with books that they sold. They must have made a fortune. Fantastic. By the way, you bought that hat?
Yes, I bought that.
Do I have to loan you the money?
No, I gave it to them. It was
You had the
terrific.
money.
I had the money.
Your wife gave you an allowance this week.
No, I have the money. If anybody else would like a hat, I'll buy their hat.
All right, that's it. We're gonna go down as soon as they start assembling. We're going down there. We're gonna create havoc. No, I don't need a hat. I don't need a hat. I'm with Debbie Palouse, who is the chairman of the parade committee, and I'm going to speak to her shortly about some of the stuff that goes into actually have this parade happen on an annual basis. Before that, I just want to explain that what we will do when I'm done with the committee, we're going to go down, my committee is going to go down the parade route and talk to some of the people that are actually participating in the parade itself. So with that, Debbie, thank you for taking a few minutes out of your time. First of all, I mentioned briefly that you must have done something wrong. I'm kidding, you know that. This is an awful lot of work.
It is a lot of work. There are 6 of us on the committee, and we had lots of information from the previous people who did it, the Rotary Club, and there are about 12 or 15 people involved this morning, extra people beyond the committee. So
Additional volunteers that you got.
Correct. So yes, because we need the streets marked, we need people to line up, we're selling T-shirts for fundraising, so lots goes into the parade.
Yeah, it's a little early, but in a few minutes, the police are going to shut these streets off. We're on the corner of Boston Street, Whitfield Street, and Water Street, and the parade is going to come around the green and to the east. The police have to cooperate and help you out as well.
Oh yes, they've been doing this for many years. So they'll be here in force and make sure that people don't drive on the streets as the parade sets up. Yes.
I think I calculated this is the 160th or 62nd fair.
Something like that.
Yeah,
yes.
and there's always been a parade associated with the fair. The parade has taken different forms. You mentioned people would march around the green at one point, but then it started downtown.
Yes. I don't know when it started.
What I heard from your Rotary's predecessors, Frank Ivkovic and Stephen Page, is that what they knew about the genesis of the parade is that it was actually the kids in school were given the day off from school to go to the fair, and then they would march, and they were the parade.
Yes, I remember having it. There was a day off from school, and each of the 4 high school grades would have a float as well as the elementary schools, and it was a big competition to see who had the best float and march. And I believe they also, if you were in the parade, you got into the fair free at that time.
Yeah.
I did want to mention that the parade costs money. It costs about $7,000 to put on the parade because the musical groups are paid, and
I don't think anybody knows that.
well,
Except the musical groups.
Well,
And you.
I certainly didn't know it before I got involved.
Yeah.
So we've had to fundraise, and it needs to be supported by the community in that way, as well as attending the parade and being in the parade.
And, you know, the music groups that you have too are so important to the parade. I mean, the fife and drums, for example. I just think it's fantastic to see that.
Well, and that's how the fife and drum corps get paid. That's how they exist. So
Right.
it's all
Yeah.
intertwined.
One hand helps the other.
Yes.
Yeah, I get
yes,
it. Okay, so you are in a fundraising mode.
Yes.
Typically, where does that $7,000 come from?
Some of it's sponsors, some of it's donations. This year and last year we've also sold T-shirts, so a variety of ways.
I'm going to let you go,
Okay.
and I'm going to talk to some people that are selling T-shirts. This is the T-shirt this year?
Yeah,
Or just the committee one?
the committee. This is the committee one. On the back it says committee. It's the same design, but it's green.
Okay.
So yes.
All right. Well, we'll get to them. We'll have them show what people
Okay.
can buy if they want to help
That's
donate.
right. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Debbie.
Okay.
Morning. Hi, I'm Jim Goodrich. I'm working with GCTV today as I've been dragooned into helping out with these interviews, of which I am very ill prepared. But here I am we're selling souvenirs here on the side of the road with Sarah and Chris. And tell us a little bit about what you have, how much does it cost, why should we buy it, and where do we go from here?
So we have Guilford Fair parade t-shirts in every size you could possibly imagine. Oh, we also have hats too. And all the proceeds go towards the Guilford Fair Parade Committee, which is completely used to fund and put on this amazing parade that we have every year in Guilford.
And Chris, how much do these things cost, and why should I buy one?
Because they cost $20, which is really reasonable because you go to the coffee shop and you probably spend 20 bucks. We're self-funded other than a small amount of sponsors who sponsor us, and they are recognized in the parade and in some of our publicity, and a small stipend from the town. So we need to fund the parade. People think it just gets put on, but it costs money. And it costs probably around $8,000 a year
And where does the
to
rest of
run
the
it.
money come? You can't fund the parade on hats and t-shirts.
No, we have some sponsors. Last year we had Roundup at Bishop's. Bishop's Roundup is when you go into Bishop's and you buy whatever you're going to buy, and then they ask you to round it off to the next dollar. We really did gain a lot of funding from that. We need sponsors, we need to sell t-shirts, we need to sell hats, and we're probably going to be talking about some different kind of fundraising in the future.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good morning. We're here today with some of the marshals for the Guilford Fair Parade. These aren't the guys who come to your house and serve papers. They just work one day a year, volunteered, I guess, or they get paid. This is Steve Copps, one of our marshals. How long have you been a marshal, Steve?
My second year.
It's his second year, and it shows. And here's Bob Hartman,
Good morning.
another marshal
How
who's
are
been
you?
around for a long time.
Very long time.
What brings you to the Guilford Fair Parade? Why do you want to do this?
I do this to help out. The Rotary now takes over the parade, along with Deb Peluso, Debbie Peluso runs it, and we volunteer. Here's another Rotarian right here. So we're pleased to be part of it.
I'm Bill Fatula.
Yeah.
Been doing this for about 4 years now.
Do you still enjoy it?
It's still fun, yeah. The weather is wonderful for us, so it's going to be a great day.
I sincerely hope so. How many years have you been here?
Oh, here doing this is my 4th or 5th year as a marshal.
And they still want to keep you around.
I bring this home with me and bring it back. They don't know I'm here.
I understand your wife gets excited by that. That's very good. And Steve, 2 years for the parade. Are you going to be here for longer than 2 years?
I think so.
Is there anything else you do in town, Steve? Steve, all these people do multiple things. Steve, just give us a short resume of what you do in this town.
Do you want to be here for an hour? Well, I chair Zoning Board of Appeals, serve on the Pension Committee, and a bunch of others.
And a bunch of others. And the Democratic Town Committee Chairman.
Economic Development.
Yes, yes. Well,
Yeah.
and Bob has been on every committee known to mankind.
I've had a great education in service to town. We were just talking about that. I was in Pension Facilities Committee. I'm now elected to the Board of Finance. I'm running again in November. Vote for me. And I'm president of the Guilford Keeping Society.
It's an amazing, and Bill, your resume goes way back.
It goes way back. I used to live in Guilford. I don't anymore, but I'm involved in the Christmas tree lighting on the green for the holidays.
And he also handles the tax returns for most of the citizens, so don't do anything, He knows everything. He knows where all the bodies are buried. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Enjoy your job. Have a good time. And don't worry, nobody's going to watch this.
It's an honor and a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, as mentioned, we are moving down the assembly route now, and we're going to try to create as many problems as we can for the people that have agreed to participate in the parade this year. And this group here is what?
Women and Family Life Center.
I can read that. You have t-shirts.
Yes, we do.
You have a whole box of t-shirts.
Yes.
What are those t-shirts for?
All of our volunteers and staff that are joining us today.
You have that many volunteers?
Yes. People are really committed to the work that we do.
Hey Keith, what's
Now this
up,
is
buddy?
women and family
Keep
life.
doing what you're doing. Seems to be
What do you
working
do
out all
and
right.
why do you do
Just
that?
saying.
We provide a lot of services to the people of the community.
Like what?
We have workshops. We have divorce workshops. We have lawyer time where people can come in and ask educational questions. Same thing with financial consults. And we really just try to provide information and send people with referrals if we can't help them with their exact problem.
So are you call them clients or customers, people that you work for?
Participants.
Participants. Do your participants come to you with issues that you have to resolve? What if you don't have an issue? I mean, what if I walk in, I'm happy, everything is great, my life is fantastic. Do you want me?
I may not be the best person to answer that question.
We always want anybody. We want people to come in and volunteer their time for things like this. We want people to volunteer their services. If they're an expert in their field at whatever they do, they can provide help to the community. Anybody's welcome.
In terms of types of issues that walk in the door, first of all, if I have an issue, how do I get to you and let you know that? Is there a process?
By our office phone, 203-458-6699. We also have a website form, info@womenandfamilylife.org that we can be reached at.
And what type of stuff? What type of issues are you dealing with?
We see a lot of folks going through divorce. There's a lot of connection to domestic violence. Sometimes
my wife would kill me if I went through a divorce.
Sometimes we get people with any kind of basic need information. You know, we really provide resources for anything, so people can come to us with a slew of different topics.
I know people that actually have received your services, and they all spoke very highly of what you do. And you've been around a long time.
We have been, over 30 years. We just celebrated last year our 30th anniversary.
You all work there, I assume. Are you paid employees, volunteer? What are you?
We're paid employees. All of us come here for different reasons. We're just drawn to the passion that is really behind the work that's done.
What brought you here?
I'm a social worker. I love doing this kind of work. I love helping people, and this felt like the right place to be for me.
You sound like a perfect real estate agent. Love helping people. I could do that for you.
I live in this community. I wanted to give back to my community, and helping women and families in transition and crisis is important.
You have a great location, too. Where are you?
We're right on Fair Street in Guilford.
Yeah, you're downtown. I mean, let's face it, it's the best.
Well, I just wanted to add a few things. I know
I
know you're asking a lot of questions, but as an observer, not as a participant, I just want to say that Women in Family Life is probably the greatest organization in the town of Guilford. They deserve everybody's accolade. They do more good than any other organization that I can possibly think of. They help every day of the week. They perform a need that needs to be performed. They work extraordinarily hard. No, I wouldn't do this, but this is a great organization, one that needs to be supported in this town and needs to be at the forefront of everybody's mind when they're talking about an organization that helps other people. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, I tell you what, I've done a lot of things on this parade route over the years, but I have never gotten on top of the truck by, which group is this?
Nutmegger.
The Nutmeggers. You guys have been very, very loyal to this parade.
3 years this year.
Without a miss.
Without a miss, except COVID here.
They'll probably give you a raise next year. What'd you get this year? You're going to get 100%.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
All right, what do you do?
All the chimney cleanings, masonry work, chimney caps, all that stuff.
You do something in the company, though.
I do something.
What do you do
I
there?
count numbers.
You do.
And I'm the boss.
You're the bookkeeper.
I'm the boss.
The boss.
Yeah.
All right. How often should a chimney be cleaned?
Well, that depends on what he says.
You'd like to see it every year, I assume.
2 to 4.
3 to 4 years. What are you doing down there? Why aren't you up here? Oh, man. Are you a fun group?
We're a fun group.
You do?
Yeah. We got a lot of fun.
Okay.
We have lunch at our house after. You want to come over?
Hey, listen. You don't have to ask twice. A lot of people watch this, you know. They'll all be. Problem is, they won't be over there till Wednesday.
I'm a good party thrower. We throw a party every year with over 100 people.
All right, thank you for your time. I'll be okay, and I appreciate 33 years.
33 years.
Fantastic, thank you.
We are a dance studio. We are a competitive team and recreational. We're located in Guilford. And we're
what's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia. Can you guys show us a quick dance?
right, thank you, ladies. Can I ask you, what's your name? And how long have you been dancing?
5 years.
5 years. Do you love dancing?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're getting all kinds of participants this year. And actually, you guys have been in this before.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, who is she and who are you?
This is Charlotte Cartier. I'm her mom, Cindy, and Charlotte is Little Miss Connecticut Supreme. She's been doing pageants for a couple years, and it's one of the pageant circuits that she's done. It's called East Coast USA, and she is the queen.
Good thing she takes after the mother, not the father. That's all I can say. How you doing, Rich? Good to see you. Yeah. Will you get this car washed for crying out loud? No, what we're doing now, we're just having some fun.
Yeah.
And what are the things that she has to do to be a participant in this?
Sure. So she has to do a beauty routine. She wears a gown. And then she also does what they call modeling, and she can wear any kind of fun outfit, and she models on the stage. And then she also does interviews. She has to speak on stage. So I know a lot of people, have their biases or they think about pageants, but it's one of the best things for young girls and boys too, to give them confidence on stage, to get them performing in front of people. It's a really wonderful thing, and it's really, I think, helped you a lot, right? You enjoy doing it, yeah. So it's helped her public speaking and all those things. Yeah.
Are you having fun? All right, that's what's important. The main thing is have fun. Normally we get a release from the mother of a kid when the kid is on camera. We don't need a. You're a lawyer. Do I need?
No, we don't.
Do I need a release?
No.
No, huh? All right, Cindy. Thank you so much. We've worked our way down the parade route, and you have the unfortunate position of being in the middle of it. So we're going to talk to you.
I am Lindsay McNabb-Renault. I am the band teacher at Baldwin Middle School. I teach 5th and 6th grade band. Okay. These are our 6th graders that are with us today. They've been playing for about a year.
Okay, they're going to play in the parade?
They are going to play in the parade, yes.
What?
We're playing Eagle Summit March.
What does that sound like? Do I know that?
Probably not, but
Did Frank Sinatra ever do that?
no, never.
No, huh? Okay.
No, unfortunately.
How many kids are actually in your group?
So in our actual group at Baldwin, we have 93 students in the 6th grade. We can't fit them all on a flatbed, of course, so we have 28 student volunteers who are joining us today. Very committed group of students. They've been with us 2 days this week, rehearsing before school bright and early, right on time.
Yeah.
Really enthusiastic group of kids.
Okay. There's a lot of pressure on you because what preceded you was an excellent program. You know that.
I am aware of that. I really admire Carol Fonicello.
You're going to do fine. You're going to do fine.
Yes.
But I'm going to have Patsy talk to one of your students. Is that okay?
That's fabulous. Yes.
Hi, good morning, James. You are 11 years old?
Yep.
And you like to drum?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite drummer?
I don't know. Chad Smith.
Does your mom, does she say, stop playing the drums?
Yeah, but then my dad says you can keep playing, so.
All right,
Because he.
well, thanks for coming out, you guys. Thanks for volunteering. Can we hear one note real quick?
1, 2, ready.
I hear the train come.
These are all mothers.
Yes.
Okay. All right, first of all, what school is this? Wait a minute, I didn't hear that. Louder. I heard that. Okay. And you guys are all the mothers?
Yes.
Are you in charge of this? Who's in charge?
We were the committee this year, all of us. Yep.
The committee. What did the committee do to get this unbelievable truck you got?
Well, we came up with our design. We just were trying to figure out the theme and what's new, and everything that kept coming back to was the new mascot. And so then we thought the mascot, the sports, let's make it a pep rally. So let's highlight everything and make it a pep rally.
Come right up here.
I stood in the back for a reason.
You were hiding in the back. I know. You're not in the back anymore. Who are you?
I'm Rachel Rollins.
And you're one of the mothers.
Yes, I am. My daughter,
Who
Nina.
do you have in the band?
I have Nina.
Is this a band or just kids?
Just kids.
Just kids.
Just fourth grade kids.
What are they going to do in the parade itself?
They're going to cheer for Guilford Lakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're ready. Whoop. Somebody lost their flag. Somebody lost their flag. All right, you know what? I forgot already. What school is this? I didn't hear that either. I want to get him over here. You know what? Without this guy, none of this happens. You know why? He's driving this truck. And who are you?
Tom Ferrace.
Okay, Tommy, your background is Guilford.
Yes, I grew up in Guilford, raised and born.
I know your father.
Yep.
I know him very well.
Been around a while.
And your grandfather. That's
yeah.
how old I am. No, but the bottom line is that they couldn't do this without these flatbeds that have been donated. You could be working today.
Yeah, but hey, we give back to the community when we can. So,
Well,
it's
Tom,
a great event.
you guys appreciate this? Yeah. How about a cheer for Tommy Ferrace?
I'm here today with Giada De Laurentiis, or this is Mary's Culinary. What do we do at Mary's? What is Mary's?
So we teach cooking classes from kids to adults.
Excellent. Where do you do that?
We do it actually in 6 different towns or at your home.
Really? You come to people's houses, they just pay and you come? And then you cook food, you teach them how to cook.
We teach them how to cook food, then they cook it themselves, and then they sit and eat together.
Really? Do you ever do that? Do you ever do things like, parties for people, multiple people there and multiple teaching them how to cook things?
Lots of parties. That's our main focus, honestly, is we do lots of birthday parties, adult parties, bachelorettes, things like that. We do a lot.
How do people get a hold of you guys?
Mary's Culinary Classes, LLC.com is the easiest way to find out more about us as our website, or they could email us.
And you're out of where again?
We're based in Guilford, but we travel to lots of places.
Sounds fantastic. Are you cooking anything today?
Just candy.
Oh, we have a class right after this.
But we have a birthday party right now.
Excellent.
Oh, you guys can come, absolutely.
It's mainly for 11-year-olds, so I'm a little bit out of the age.
So you do any age?
Any age.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I'm just sorry you don't have any food that you just cooked, but that's okay. Thank you.
Okay, you are a fife and drum.
Fife and Drum Corps, Sailing Masters of 1812 from Essex, Connecticut.
From Essex. First of all, you come from a great town. Not quite as good as Guilford, but very good.
We'll give you a run for your money.
I will admit that. I will admit that. But I don't think Guilford has a fife and drum.
I don't think it does either.
No, and Essex has one since when?
Oh, God. We formed in the 1960s.
Okay. Yeah, so you're not that old.
Not really old, but we are the descendants of a Fife and Drum Corps that was there in the 1800s.
Yeah, actually, most of the fife and drums tend to be in that part of the state now.
Yeah, New England, is quite famous for their.
All right, what are we going to see when you come through the parade? What are you going to do?
Well, we will be playing music from our era, War of 1812, and up through the Civil War.
Okay. And how'd you guys all get involved with this? Who's the newest person to be a part of this group? You are. Come up here. Okay, what's your name?
Ryder.
Okay, and how'd you get involved and why?
I started going to musters in 2018.
Why'd you do that?
My little brother, he couldn't do something we used to do together anymore, so he started drumming.
Okay, and you drum?
No, I fife.
You fife?
I'm learning.
You're learning. Okay. How many fifers here?
Hi, I'm Michelle.
And you're a fifer?
Oh yeah, I've been playing since I was 9 years old. I was probably conceived on a muster field, like he said. My parents.
So you've only been fifing 14 years.
I like
Huh?
about
You
over
like that?
over 50. Yeah.
Almost 50.
Over 50. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? This parade is fantastic because of the variety of fife and drum corps that are in it, and the parade committee loves to invite you back every year. So we're looking forward to seeing you next year. And you look like you're fairly new in this too. You went around in 1812. Come over here. Hey, who are you?
My name's Ann.
And you live in Essex also?
I live in Westbrook.
Westbrook, okay. So you don't have to necessarily live in Essex to be in this group.
No, we have members from all around.
Okay. North Windham. I know North Windham. 4 years at UConn, right?
Oh, that's quite a ways away from here, but we don't mind traveling for the Corps. You know, we practice in Essex, but we live in North Windham. It's about an hour just to go over there and practice, but we don't mind.
I think I'm the only Essex resident in the Corps.
This is the guy. He gets the prize. He gets the prize right here. The rest of you, go home. All right, we'll see you when you come through. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm with the Rotary Club of Guilford, Connecticut. And you guys have been involved in this parade for forever.
Ever since ever, that's right.
Okay. And Pat, you are a past president.
I am.
And Wayne is a past president. And Pat is a president-to-be. And Stephanie, come over here. What happened to you? Why are you not a president or a president-to-be?
Well, because in January I took over my dad's half of Sunset Creek Real Estate, so I'm now a managing partner. And that has left Adrian and I more than busy enough for now.
But you know what they say? When you have a job that needs to be done, ask a busy person. That's you.
You're not wrong. That is the saying. But oh boy, I'm trying to keep myself a little. Yeah.
Hey, Pat, you're stepping up next year.
I am. Well, I hope it's a step up.
Yeah, we do too. We need you.
Yeah, do the best I can. I'm looking forward to it. It's a great organization, as you know. And
I know a little bit about it.
You're a past president. So.
I am.
Sure. Well, I look forward to it, Tony, and the good thing about it is that I've got all you people with talent.
Well, you can always count on these two, I know, and Stephanie, for support, because these people get involved. Not everybody does. Not everybody has an opinion. Not everybody wants to contribute, but you'll find out which ones do, and those are the people that you'll focus on. So, right, Pat?
That's true. Now,
you were going to
Tony,
grab my microphone, weren't you?
I was. Oh, thank you. Yes. Don't forget, we have the Frosty 5K coming up on January 1st. Oh, yes. And, of course, the perennial Lobster Fest and Warm the Children. So many projects. If you're looking for something to do and you want to join the right club, Rotary's the club.
And we meet every Wednesday, well, 3 out of 4 Wednesdays at noon at the Guilford Community Center. And the fourth Wednesday, we meet at A&M in the morning for breakfast. And that's the first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, the first Wednesday at the Community Center, a Larry breakfast.
I don't know why we don't do all breakfast. I love that.
Here you
I
go.
love lunch, too.
Breakfast for lunch, I'd be all right with that.
That's okay. All right, guys, I'll see you on the parade route. Okay, as I said, we are moving our way down the assembly route. You guys are going to be stepping off in about 10, 15 minutes, so I'm going to get you up there positioned. And I hooked up with the Guilford High School varsity football team. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Okay. Tri-captains. You are?
Tyler Hilgert, quarterback.
Jake Janage, receiver and safety. Buddy Gambardella, tight end, D end.
Okay. We started this. We talked about this earlier. 2-0.
Yes, sir.
Who'd you beat?
Lyman Hall and Foreign.
And how'd you do with that?
Good.
Were they squeakers, or did you blow them out, or what?
I mean, they were good teams, but we just played well and blew them out.
Home or away?
They were both away.
Does it make a difference where you play?
Nah, we'll beat anybody, wherever.
Whatever. Okay.
Wherever.
What's the toughest team on your schedule?
Daniel Hand.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
You agree? Yeah, because as far as the town is concerned, it's been a long time. It's not often that you beat Daniel Hand. It might happen this year, though, right?
Yes, sir.
And not that I encourage any of this that I'm going to talk about, but if I was making a line on you, I'd make you guys the favorite. All right, you agree?
I agree. I agree.
Okay. I don't think you can do that on FanDuel. Not Guilford High School, which is a good thing, by the way. It's a good thing. All right, guys, I appreciate everything, and have a great year. Have a great season. Everybody stay safe. You all know what happened to Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. He's playing on the same kind of field you play on, right? You know they're talking about going back to grass in the NFL? Which would you prefer?
I like turf, but I've never gotten injured, so I can't talk about it.
Yeah, but you could see that spike, how it got caught on Rodgers, and I mean, he was in for 4 plays. If you do the math, he made $7 million per play. Not bad. All right, thank you, guys. Where's the library? Okay, guys, moving down the route again. Very shortly, you're going to step off, so I'm going to make this quick.
Yes.
I'm with Mike Michelet.
Yes.
Your title with the Independent Party is what?
I'm the chairperson of, or one of the chairpersons of Independent Guilford. We are a political party in Guilford that we are affiliated with the state as independents. And that means we are separate than unaffiliated.
Me. I'm unaffiliated.
You are unaffiliated. And
I always thought I was independent.
Yes, and technically you are because you haven't picked a major party.
Right.
But the state has designations for how you vote and how you show up on ballot access. So think of a party as the sort of the way to get on the ballot, if you will.
But as independent as I am,
yes.
I hang around with a bleeding heart liberal Democrat.
Thank you.
The best part about
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. Why would one person want to be a member of the Independent Party?
Hey, Sean. Why? Well, we were formed as a result of the A+C campaign a couple of years ago.
What's an A+C?
So that was the campaign around partnering around the Board of Education issues that we had in town. So that was line item A on the ballot, and which were the Democrats, and line item C, which was the Independent Party during that vote.
So what was the impetus for it?
There was some things going on in town with another party that basically we wanted to run some other candidates that wanted to be focused on Guilford. So we're a party that is focused on giving back to Guilford. We have over 40 people now on boards and commissions as independents and we have 2 candidates running this year for we have one for Board of Finance, which is Bob Hartman, and then we have Kristen Peck for Board of Education. Both of those are looking to be re-elected because they've been serving town.
And they're up this year?
They are up this year.
So you're definitely now a force to be reckoned with.
I wouldn't say that. I don't know how to say no, which you know that as well, because I'm spread out through a bunch of different things in town. But I feel strongly to give back to Guilford. I think we have to step up and provide people to run for different things. So, but anyway.
Well, thank you very much, Mike.
Yeah,
it's been great.
Good to see you guys.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Listen, who I came across, Gene and Jane Bishop. And Gene, you are the Grand Marshal.
That's what I've been told, and I appreciate it.
Well, it's a humongous honor.
Well, I appreciate it very much, but I've been part of the town for. I understand they're looking for old treasures, and so I guess I am one.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of old and new about you. But I got to say, the bottom line is that they picked the right person.
Oh, thank you.
Because you probably have been to virtually every parade that they've ever had, which is around 160.
Well, I haven't been to all of them, but I'm only 90 years old, but I've been to most of the parades and every parade during that 90 years. Or maybe I missed a couple in the beginning, but.
And how are you both doing? Jane, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. An honor to be here today.
This is a huge honor for him. When you heard that he was going to be the Grand Marshal, what did you think?
I wasn't surprised because it was Guilford Treasures, old and new. And
I tell you what I thought. I thought it was a surprise that he hadn't been already at some point in the past.
Well, nobody ever asked me before. Well, I would have done it if they asked.
Yeah, okay. Now, I read your resume in the Shoreline newspaper. That was a great bio that she did for you.
She was very kind, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I did most of those things. Actually, I did them all. But
I think they're going to step off probably within the next minute or so. So we got to let you go.
Okay.
Appreciate your time. Look forward to seeing you on the parade route.
Okay.
All right.
Take care. Thank you.
I'm here right now with probate judge Peter Barrett. What brings you to the Guilford Fair Parade?
Well, I'm here with 2 other associates to judge the elementary school floats this year. I'm working with Karen Stevens and Angelina Carnavale as the judges.
And are you concerned that if you misjudge, you'll have irate parents on your hands?
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, but we're not aware of any impeachment process for float judges. So,
well, somebody could make that law. You have to be very careful. Have you been looking at the floats?
Yes, we've looked carefully, both sides.
How careful?
Very, very carefully. I will say we've turned down more than one donation from some parents, so we've been very careful.
Can you point us in that direction of the parent that offered you the donation?
No, I'm sorry. That's in the vault.
That's in the vault. That's very good. So have you picked your winner?
We actually, yes. We have several categories for floats, so I'll let you know who won in each category.
What are the categories?
The ones this year are going to be Best Design, Best Student Workmanship, Best Use of Props, and Best Use of Costumes.
Excellent. And that's all decided at this point? We're just waiting for the winners to be revealed?
That is true.
Nope.
No
And
appeals.
when will we find out who are the winners?
Right now.
Right now? As in right now?
As in right now.
Let's do it.
Okay. And so, for Best Design, Lakes.
Excellent. Good.
Best Student Workmanship, A.W. Cox. Best Use of Props, Calvin Leet. And the Best Use of Costumes, Melissa Jones.
Excellent. Very good. Congratulations to all the winners. I hope they spend all their winning money well, you know, and it's a great fair.
I love it. I don't know. It depends on what kind of word gets out there. I should also mention that OLM Prep, the local parochial school, put in a float too. So their kids worked very hard. And all of these winners on these Guilford Public Schools, the kids are turned out in mass and did a lot of great work.
That's terrific. It's a great turnout so far. We've seen a lot of kids, a lot of enthusiasm. Thank you for your work.
All right, my pleasure.
Thank you, Judge. This is your bailiwick. How many years have you been doing the Guilford Parade?
The parade? I've been doing the parade here for at least about 10 years.
10 years?
Yes.
Have you seen a decline with the economy and people purchasing?
This year seems to be a little bit tougher this year, but the years after COVID, the first two, they were all right. Yes. This one is.
What's your name?
My name is Howard.
Howard?
Howard.
Nice to meet you, Howard.
Yes.
Thank you for coming out.
Okay, thank you.
I think that has anything to do with the devil, but it could. How you doing? Looking proud. Maybe a few too many beers last few days, but they're looking pretty good. And here are the women of the VFW Auxiliary as well, followed by the American Legion Post 48. Oh, there's a slight pause here. If you haven't been to the Guilford Fair yet, I recommend you go. It's pretty terrific this year, as it is every year. The only problem with the fair is we're all mourning the loss of the fried tempura man who used to be there every year and have the fried vegetables. My personal favorite, I used to get there early on Friday while the oil was still fresh, but not there anymore. You gotta wonder if those are real guns or not. Hopefully not. Okay, here comes our parade banner held by members of the Guilford Grizzlies, a name that evokes terror in all their opponents. Followed by the Stony Creek Drum Corps. They've been in this fair for many years. Here comes the Grand Marshal, Gene Bishop and his wife Jane, two of Guilford's greatest citizens. Gene used to be our first selectman. He was responsible for all the lights on the green and for so many other things. You've all probably heard of bishops. Gene Bishop. Fantastic guy. Here come the Connecticut Nurses Honor Guard. I don't remember them being in the parade before. They may have. I could have been sleeping at the time. I don't know. But they certainly look terrific. I have a pain in my leg. I wonder if one of those would give me a hand. Speaking of a pain in the leg, here comes Matt Hoey. Our first selectman, our state controller, our state representatives, our state senator. Good morning. Good morning. I'm good. How are you? Here come our independent party, Jeff Beattie, Bob Hartman, along with the gentlemen of the USS Coast Guard. Here comes the this is the Guilford High School Band, led under the auspices of Mark Gobb. This is a guy who would make John Philip Sousa blush. He is the greatest band leader that has ever walked these streets. I think I'll try to get him over here to say hello. Mr. Come in. Okay, so this is Mark Gumm, the greatest band leader since Leonard Bernstein. Go ahead.
This is our marching band, our concert band that we've had 5 rehearsals to get ready for this parade. It's been a very busy start to the year, but they're great. We're playing We Are Family.
They are fabulous.
Thank you, Guilford.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. I think that's what you say. Okay, where's Tony? Your turn. Hey.
Here comes the Guilford Fire Department. They provide the highest fire protection, emergency medical services. We'd like to congratulate Matthew Mahoney and Eric Carlson. They just finished their probationary period and have just joined this esteemed
They
group
got
of
guys on
firefighters.
probation who are in the fire department?
Well, they have to go through 1 year of training.
Oh, this isn't like being criminals.
So we now know how important firefighters are after the absolute tragedy in Lahaina. Fair to comment?
No, because it's a tragedy, and I'm in my funny mood, and I don't really want to comment on a tragedy.
But it just shows the importance of having a great fire protection, fire squad, police, and they're out in full force today.
And hopefully there are no fires anywhere else. I haven't seen that happen in all the years of the Guilford Fair Parade. I've been waiting for a call when these guys have to split. I want to see that.
Just stay off the sidewalk,
I guess.
right?
But all this hardware and no fires. So why are we paying for all this?
Because what if there is a fire?
Yes, but they're not doing anything. These guys are just eating donuts and drinking coffee.
Okay, half the time you see them in the parking lot of Big Y, right?
That's true.
They're great cooks.
They're always stocking up.
Tell us about the fair.
They're always stocking up on food. I just got instructions to talk about the Guilford Fair. That's why we're all here, because this is the 431st annual Guilford Fair. It's an amazing thing. They have great fried food, except for the tempura guy who's not there anymore. It's a good place to go. If you're a Guilford resident or from anywhere else, you need to go. Of course, if you're watching this, the fair's over and you missed it. It's tough luck.
It runs through September 17th, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yes.
So the Guilford Ag Society, can you fill me in? Is that part of the Guilford
It is.
Fair?
The Guilford Ag Society puts on the Guilford Fair. They underwrite the whole thing, the fair itself. They do a terrific job. I mean, they have hundreds or thousands of entries. Coming up right now is part of the fair here. This was in the circus last night. This woman and young person were in the were riding their horses. At one time they even had elephants in this parade. And this is the smart horse. This is the smart horse.
So the Guilford Ag Society is coming up next.
Interview a pony? You just blew the opportunity.
I know. Well, he didn't want to come over.
They talk back.
Okay.
Don't worry. If there are any more animals, we'll get them. So what do we have here? This is
the Guilford Ag.
Oh, that's Gordon Thomas. I've seen him in years. Gordon Thomas runs the farm up on.
So do they also host the concerts on the green?
No, they do not. The Ag Society doesn't do that. I believe that's Park and Rec.
Oh, okay, Park and Rec. But what about the farmers markets?
Farmers markets is, I believe, the Guilford Farmers Market, which is on Thursday afternoon, is a Guilford Ag Society activity. I believe that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
I think they do. The Guilford Ag Society is in full force on their John Deeres.
Well, say that again, Patsy. I was interrupted by a very rude man.
Here, I think you should take over for a while.
Yes, all right. Well, right now we have tractors coming down, and these are a point of pride for a lot of people because the tractors are fantastic. They work on these things just so they can run them in the fair. Oh, you're not going to see most of these in the fields, although this next one, this this harvester, you might. But these are the pride and joy of many people.
So tonight at the fair, you've got the Lords of the 52nd Street, Legends of the Billy Joel Band. That should be fun.
That should be fun if you like Billy Joel. I do. Okay, here's an old farm hall.
Right.
Look, Mark DeAngelis running a farm hall.
At Medlin Farm?
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. That is Medlin Farm. That's.
So you do a wheelie. Pop a wheelie.
Okay. Commentary has gone a little nuts at this point.
Like give an award to the best truck.
They should be. I think there's a Best Tractor Award, and this one clearly is not going to win it. But
I don't think it's going to make down around the green.
But it's a beautiful thing.
1934.
1934.
That's awesome.
Look, and he's towing the other dude. He's towing the 50-some-odd tractor. Good job. Good job.
Like the vintage tractors.
This is
How
it.
cool is this?
This is cool. We used to have some.
Look at the Ford. Look at the wheels.
Yeah, it's
nice wheels.
Yeah, but you're never going to find that in a field doing any work. You know, I guess it's right here.
I'd like to use that as my favorite there.
Yes.
Great wheels.
Rude man again. Anyway, they used to have in this parade. They used to have some John Deere one-cylinder tractors, which you could tell by the noise they made. They were fantastic. And to start the tractor, you had to flip a wheel on the side of it to build up compression in it. You'd hear that thing go back and forth. It was fabulous. I look forward to that, but I don't see them here this year. What a great thing. I recommend to everybody and their kids to put a tractor together and learn how that works. The rude man was saying I wasn't holding the microphone close enough, so I'll try to do better.
So I tend to get stuck behind this line of tractors when I'm late for work. How about you?
Well, no, well, since I work in my shop, which is about 42 steps, I don't usually get backed up by anything except my wife trying to make me do stuff. But in any event, no, and I don't remember the tractors driving down the road.
This is pretty cool. This is
Tractors are very cool.
I had no idea how cool they are. I live in North Guilford, and
And you have a farm, so why don't you have a tractor?
I'm gonna get one. I'm checking them out.
How do you bring feed to your chickens?
How do I feed my chickens?
How do you bring the feed to your chickens without a tractor?
I carry it.
And what do you do with the chicken manure? Don't you have a thing to spread it around?
My neighbor's yard.
I'll let them know that. I hope they're watching.
No, I don't. I throw it back in my back field.
What other animals do you have?
I have a standard long-haired. He's going to be dressed up.
Why didn't you bring him now? I love dachshunds. What else do you have? Chickens and a dachshund.
Just chicken and dachshund, and that's it.
And did the chickens get along with the dachshunds?
My dachshund has eaten 3 of my chickens, so no. It's been an epic fail.
I'd say from the dachshund's point of view, it's been a success.
So let's see, we've got a nice, beautiful little boy on his dad's tractor. That's a sight to behold, right?
It is indeed. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You got another guy who's been drinking too much and driving a tractor.
Where's his little flask?
Yeah, I'm sure it's underneath that vest somewhere.
Okay, so what is this one for? Corn?
Yeah, I think he probably mashes the corn for his still that he has in the backyard. Also from North Guilford. You can never tell what those people in North Guilford are up to. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I got the mule.
All right.
Here, can you hold my thing?
I will. Let's go talk to the acid.
Do the second mule. Look at this. We have mules in the parade. Yes, we definitely want in Brockett. Yes, this mule over here is. Well, I just know. Come over here. Come on over. Let's get the mules. Yes. Yes.
Speak to the animals. Can we touch
These are donkeys. What's the difference between a donkey and a mule?
A donkey is a donkey. Donkey mom, donkey dad. A mule has a donkey dad and a horse mom. It's a hybrid.
Oh, that's like my brother.
And an ass.
Yeah, same thing. This is Kim Brockett, who is a professional donkey rider. She's won many awards for riding donkeys. She's renowned. Did you know that one of her donkeys is on a U.S. postage stamp?
Really? That's
Yes.
correct. He's at the fair right now.
He's at the fair right now. What's this guy's name?
Her name is Sage.
Sage.
Hi, Sage.
Do you have anything to say, Sage?
How old?
She's 20.
20? Is that?
This is
that's
a
an
20-year-old.
average year?
Yeah, they can live to 40 or 50.
50, oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sage is a beautiful animal.
Hi, Sage.
Good job.
Postage stamp. That's pretty incredible.
Yes, her donkey was, yeah.
We have the Guilford Heights class of 1963.
That's Keith Bishop's year. He'll be in there somewhere, I guess.
I think Bishop's is next.
No, this is Keith Bishop himself is 63.
Oh, okay.
But I don't see him.
Class of
How you doing? You guys are still walking. Good job.
Rocks. 63 rocks.
Yes. I wasn't. I blocked the donkeys.
You didn't see the donkeys? How about if I'm over here? This is Bishop's?
This is Bishop's. It's not their truck. Oh, that is Keith driving the truck. That's the thing.
Bishop's orchard?
Yes. Keith Bishop. Hell of a guy. Keith Bishop.
Love Bishop.
We do. Give me some apple cider.
Have you been to their festival in the evening where they have a band? And
I have been to it, as a matter of fact. Yes, it was rousing, and I hear them on Saturday nights from my house.
It's one of the icons of our town. It's a wonderful, wonderful.
They're an
produce.
icon.
It's
Absolutely.
iconic, right?
Yes.
Guilford
Now we
boys
got the
hockey.
Guilford
Hockey
boys
rocks.
hockey.
Come on, swing the puck, man. Come on, show us your stuff. Woo!
Okay, followed by the Limelight Dance Studio. The fair is picking up because we held it up with the donkey interview. That's why everything is. Okay, here's more from the Limelight.
Dance studio.
And then yeah, here's the Arthur Murray's Dance Studio. They're just walking anyway.
Let's see a dance. Can I get them to dance?
Sure, if they would. Okay, there's a Guilford Center for Children. Been around Guilford for many years. Fantastic organization. My daughter was a member of that. Here come the dancers from the... You guys are from the Arthur Murray Dance Studio?
Yes.
Can you dance? I
yes.
saw you walk.
I think you can dance.
Can you dance?
All right, let's see something.
Let's see something.
We'll do our swing.
Okay.
Yeah?
Swing.
All right, here we go. Maisie, go stand next to this gentleman right here.
Come
You're gonna
right
talk.
by
You're
me.
gonna sit in
I'm
front.
scarier than I look. Yes, go ahead.
Rock step, triple step, triple. Do the throw out. Rock step, triple, triple. Rock step, triple, triple. Rock step,
Excellent.
Wait a minute, you got too many.
Uh-oh, here we go. This guy's in.
Oh man, the rude man is back. Here he is. Well done. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
you.
Thank you for
Appreciate
keeping us
it.
dancing.
Yes.
For Guilford dancers.
Keep dancing. Stay happy. Keep dancing. Okay, the nursery school from North Guilford. A lot of happy parents. A lot of happy kids.
Where are we? Which pipe and drum is this?
This is the fife and drum corps.
Yeah, which one?
The one that wears red and black.
Yeah, yeah, we love these guys.
We love these guys.
We really do.
They're here every
When
year.
your schools come by, these are, you might want to mention that they're
Okay.
no pressure.
Now, community nursery school. Who's in charge here? Who's in charge? Who's the spokesman? Bring him over. Yeah, community nursery school.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you are in nursery school for the families, by the families.
Correct.
So to speak, right?
We're a co-op for the families, so all the parents are involved in assisting and the teaching and the classroom participation.
Hey, you guys have been around a long time.
Over 60 years.
Oh, good luck.
Thanks. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for marching. She wants to see it up there. Good job, guys. Who's North Guilford Nursery School? Is this North Guilford? Meals on Wheels. Come on over here. Come on over here. You can do this.
Hey, Tony, we've done
I want you to get on this side of me so the camera picks you up. Okay, so you are Meals on Wheels.
We are Meals on Wheels, we are Friendly Visiting, we are Food Bank Support, and Charlie's Closet.
Charlie's Closet. So if I need a wheelchair, I call you.
You call us, everything is donated.
If I need lunch for the next 2 weeks, we call you.
You call us, and you can get it either in perpetuity or just for short duration for rehab.
Oh, we got to talk about this group. I'm not sure who they are. Let me just. Ooh. Well, anyway.
Enjoy the parade.
We'll do the best we can. Thanks for coming over. I don't need that. Thank you.
Can we get them to dance?
Who is this? In charge?
Well, I'm not in charge, but I'm part of the drum line.
Who are you?
My name is Markeisha.
And what's the group?
This drill team called us Village Drill Team from New Haven, Connecticut.
And this is your second year, I think, here, right?
Oh, I think we did this like 3 times.
You did 3 years.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I remember. Yeah. You enjoying this?
Yes, sir. We love you guys out here.
Yeah, they love you.
Yes,
They
sir.
love
I
you.
know. Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a blessed
Okay.
one.
Okay. Robert Hartman. I'm completely out of sync here. I don't know where we are. Yeah.
Hi, we've met this man on the street. We don't know who he is, but what are you doing here, sir?
I'm representing the Independent Guilford Party.
Well, they seem to be running away without you.
No, well, yeah, you can't blame them, but I want to introduce Kristen Peck.
Is this Kristen Peck?
Hi.
My name is Jim.
Hi,
what
Jim.
What are you here for with the Independent Party?
I'm on the Board of Education in Guilford.
And is that a good board to be on?
It's a fabulous board to be on. Yep, it's very hardworking.
Very
A
hard.
lot.
And you're running for that?
I'm running for that again.
Excellent.
Yes.
We wish you the best
Thank
of
you
luck.
very much.
Yes.
Hardest working board in town.
It sure is.
It is.
Yeah. Great to see you.
Good seeing you. Best of luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we just had the brownies go by, and now we're looking at Troop 62306 of the Girl Scouts. There they come. Oh, there's a truck right after the Girl Scouts that says Girl Scout cookies. My hope is that they're giving free samples. And having a microphone might give me some weight in terms of getting a free sample. That would be a good perk of this job. which is thankless, but it's okay. Tony talked me into it.
Tony's abandoning us.
There's the Girl Scouts. Where's my cookie? Cookies! Ladies, ladies. No cookie. Well, that's the last time I interview a Girl Scout. Okay, here comes the Guilford Little League. They're cute. Nice uniforms. They
look pretty pro.
They look really pro. They look ready to do battle.
Wave, girls, you're on TV.
What a nice group. Connecticut, oh, here we are. We're throwing food. This is good. Well, that's not food. No, we prefer food.
Throwing? Lemons?
I don't know.
Oh. I want to catch one.
These are the softball champs. Yes, here. That's good. I need. I haven't learned to read. Who's this? Hello. Well, if somebody would bring a dog over, I think that would be a good thing. Uh-oh, here comes the Guilford Land Conservation Trust.
They really do keep things beautiful. Thank you for your service.
There he is.
Are you in a hiking group? I started a hiking group. We go.
No, I don't hike.
Every Friday morning.
Really? Where do you hike? Westwoods are great. We like the Westwoods. Westwoods are excellent.
Conservancy.
And here comes Ralph Schumann and Sandra Ruoff. They're Democrats pushing for Michael Ailes and Sean Scanlon. Sean Scanlon is our state controller from Guilford. Oh, Sandy Ruoff. How you doing? How you doing? There they are. There they are. You look marvelous. Anyway. Megan, how are you? This is Megan Scanlon, my favorite human being.
Oh, no.
No, it's
so
true.
good to see
It's true. I would like to see you more. All right. She is terrific.
What's her name?
Megan Scanlon, wife of Sean Scanlon. He's the state controller. And she is you think he's important? That woman is a force to be reckoned with. These are our cheerleaders. Big ones and small ones. Fantastic. Look at this group of people coming down now.
Guilford football.
This looks like rush hour at the Durham Fair. Holy mackerel. A lot of football fans here today.
Look at the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are coming through.
Yep, they're all Grizzlies.
Go
Not
Grizzlies!
that there's ever been a grizzly bear in the town of Guilford.
How many people are in a football team?
A bunch. That's why they call it a bunch. Here comes the Friends of the Guilford Free Library.
We love the Guilford Free Library.
We love the Guilford Free Library. I'm going to have to talk to somebody here.
Absolutely.
Because
you're never alone with the book.
That's a wonderful thing. I never heard of that. Yes, come over here, Guilford. Here comes the ladies from the Guilford Free Library. Come on.
Book sale, I believe, is next weekend.
Book sales next weekend. If you don't buy a book, you're a communist. This is a Guilford Free Library.
We love the Guilford TV loves the Guilford Free Library.
Tell us what
So
you
do we.
She's one of our muckety-mucks.
And what do you muckety?
Older fiction.
Old in fiction.
Big tent.
Do you have any events coming up or anything?
Oh, nothing. Just a small sale next week.
And when is that?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next week.
Books for everybody?
Music.
How are you?
I'm
Nice
good.
to see
How
you
are
again.
you?
I'm exhausted.
I can tell.
I've been running around, but we have been
Youth and
having a
Family
lot of
Services
fun.
just went by.
Yes,
Sorted by old people.
Oh, let's not get.
Are we
Still
giving
full
away
of energy.
DVDs?
We're giving away DVDs, CDs, and books to children. For children.
Excellent.
So that's what we do. We've been starting that the third
We
year.
have to come by your sale later.
Yes, you do. Next week.
Okay.
We will be there.
40 different categories. 40 different categories we have.
We'll be there.
Thank you.
Greatest book sale, Maureen Belden.
Guilford Youth and Family Services.
That's them, I think.
Where you been? The Moodus Drum and Fife.
Who's this?
Moodus Drum and Fife.
This is from Moodus. Everybody knows Moodus. It's a town in Connecticut.
Town near Haddam.
Look at these people. You wouldn't want to meet them on a dark street. Uh-oh. This is a mean-looking guy. Don't stand in the middle. Excellent. I lent them all my clothes for this.
Sustainable Guilford.
Sustainable choices, resilient future. I'm not sure what that means.
Bees are so important.
Bees are important. Power spec, battery storage, free food scraps.
Moms demand action.
I don't blame them. I
don't
would.
either. I think great group.
Good job. Nobody. Here comes after the truck here. Very nice truck. It's Women in Family Life.
Raise the roof, I believe.
Raise the Roof. That is where they dance and have a party and they give money, I believe, to women in family
We
life.
love Guilford, Texaco. They've come to my rescue many times. We love Guilford, Texaco.
Sounds like you need a new car.
I do. I need your new truck. I want to find out about it.
It's 25 years old. Women in Family Life. As mentioned before, excellent group. They do a lot of good things.
Guilford Peace Alliance.
Yep. If it wasn't for them, we'd have Third World War.
The Green Party of Guilford, Greater New Haven Green Party.
That's coming up. You can see them over there.
There they are, coming up.
Save.
Trees for Life. I like that. Trees for Life.
Save Democracy. Did you see that?
I think there's some guerrilla paraders.
I don't blame them. There's Green Party handing out flyers, followed by Nutmegger Chimney, the crowd favorite for 40 years.
Chimney sweeps. Chimney, keep that chimney clean.
Yep. Think of all the dirty chimneys while these people are coming in the parade.
The Nutmegger. Riding the chicken. The rooster.
That's a guy you're going to hire to clean your chimney. Good luck.
Rotary Club.
Here comes the Rotary Club. Very important. They also sponsor the Interact Club and YAG, two incredibly terrific volunteer organizations that need our support.
Guilford Golf Course. Gotta love that.
No, they're part of Rotary. They're just those are Rotarians
Oh.
driving a golf cart courtesy of the Guilford Golf Course. Do you play golf?
I do. Not very well, do you?
No.
Have you ever been there?
Yes.
It's fabulous. And the Rotary is so important. Should we ask them to come over and... No, I guess not.
No, the problem with
They're
that is if you invite them over, they'll want to make you a member. That'll be.
Well, the Rotary's... I think they're doing the Frosty 5K coming up in a couple months.
They do that. There are a couple of lost flautists.
Loudest.
And here's a brood.
We have the Sailing Masters 1812 Fife and Drum Corps.
Yes.
When there's a break like this, you have a chance to insert a disclaimer that we apologize for the groups that we missed because we know we missed some, but it is what it is.
I've just been reminded that we really should say that there are groups that we didn't get around to talking to. They were missed. We're sorry. We will try to get to them next year or whenever. But all these groups are terrific and spend their time to come here to do this. Look at these guys. These guys spend all year working on their beards to get them to look just right for the parade.
Here comes Miss Sweet Caroline, Miss Connecticut.
Miss Connecticut. I don't really think, is that really Miss Connecticut? Isn't Miss Connecticut older than that? I mean, you know.
Charlotte Cartier.
Charlotte Cartier. Oh, I know, that's Cindy's arm. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Charlotte. And here comes the dance studios at Guilford.
We saw them earlier today.
We did. We talked to them.
Short performance.
These people should get a prize for costumes. They work hard.
Come on, girls, dance for Guilford TV.
You're looking great. You guys are sisters, right? See, I knew that. Excellent. Okay, here comes Mary's Culinary again. Hey, a nice float along with a Pillsbury Doughboy.
Mary's Culinary classes.
Right there, yeah. We interviewed them before. Sounded like a great thing.
Looking for good cooking, go to Mary's Culinary.
That would be fun. I would enjoy that.
Are you a good chef?
No, I make reservations though. But no, I don't. How you doing, Bear? I'm supposed to talk to the bear. Bear was in the car.
Raise the Roof.
This is Raise the Roof. Oh yes, this is for Habitat for Humanity, another great organization that provides low-income housing for people, helps them build it. Yep, Raise the Roof. Crest Lincoln Mercury. I don't know why the trunk is open there. Parade of
Crest
cars.
Lincoln of Woodbridge, I believe.
Yep. Beautiful cars. Very nice. Very nice.
Guilford that were entered in the parade were awarded one form or another of a prize for what their specialty actually was, in consideration of what this year's theme was, and that is the treasures of Guilford. The kids are the treasures, let's face it, bottom line. Anyway, Guilford Lake School got Best Design. A.W. Cox got Best Student Workmanship. Wow, that's up your alley, workmanship. Yeah. Calvin Lee, can't read his writing, he's a judge.
Yes, well, best use of props.
Oh, best use of props, okay. And,
Not so much his writing as your reading.
And Melissa Jones.
The best use of costumes.
There you go. Anyway, what do we got coming now?
I don't know, but we have some
I took a break.
Floats.
We got to be pretty far into this now, right? If you haven't already apologized, I'll apologize for any groups that we missed.
I did.
Yeah, they are kind of bunched together, which makes it hard. We talked to this group.
Baldwin Middle School. Oh, look. That's Mr. What's-his-name?
Yep.
Been there forever. What's his name? I'm sorry. There he is.
How you doing? You're getting kind of old for this, aren't you? Me too.
Baldwin School. This is the greatest middle school in Guilford.
I don't know. I kind of liked Adams.
That's
the Macy's Day Parade. This is Guilford.
True, but I've been to this one a lot more than the Macy's Day Parade.
You think it's better?
I do.
I do too.
I've
Look at this guy. Where are we?
There's been a suggestion that at some point in time we sponsor a dog parade in Guilford, a dog fair and parade.
Yeah, Rotary did one in Essex once.
I think the people would get behind that. I think it's a great idea. Yeah. This was Patsy's idea. She was talking about it.
It's been done in the area. What group is this?
This
Oh, I know where these kids are.
Yeah.
Hey, I forgot already. What school is that? I can't hear you. What school is that? I can't hear you. You know what's nice? All of these women and some of the men are parents.
Of course.
Which makes this whole thing even better.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is in Guilford, it's surprising that there's any people here watching the parade because they're all in it.
Hey, how about Sarah, though? Is that a group and a half or what?
Yep.
The work that they do in this town, in this shoreline, in the entire shoreline, is unbelievable.
But we have a number of groups who contribute like that. I don't know any other town. Well, I don't know many towns, but I don't know any other town that provides as many services as Guilford does by volunteers.
I agree 100%. And what is this? It's interesting how they put the flatbeds so close together this year. Usually they were really, oh, these are nice.
These trucks are beautiful.
This guy donated 2.
Yeah. I think this is also part of Sarah.
What school is this?
It's Sarah. Okay. Sarah. They have a float as well as participants.
Yeah. This looks like another one of his trucks. This guy donated 3 flatbeds today. You know how much work he lost today? You know what that translates to in revenue for the company?
Well, they get it in goodwill too, don't they? They make up for it.
Well, I hope so. People recognize that.
If you had a truck, you would volunteer in the thing, and you'd be part of it as well. Let's not.
I have a truck, and I did volunteer it.
There you go.
There.
It's a fun. It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yep, that's another one of his trucks.
Another one of his trucks. That's a man.
Okay, here we come with the fourth grade. They have their own float. Calvin Lee. Look at that. That's fantastic.
Nice float.
Winner of the best props.
That dog is saying, "What the hell am I doing here? Bring me home." Cute puppy.
Okay, we have Melissa Jones coming up. Hey.
This float is dedicated to one of our oldest treasures.
Is this one of his trucks as well?
It says donate to whoever that gentleman is. Another one. 4.
This guy's got some trucking.
Okay,
Melissa Jones.
This guy stepped up.
He sure did.
Hey, what school is this? I didn't hear you. What school? We got that.
The louder the voices, the better the school.
There's a lot of enthusiasm.
Yes.
They are enthusiastic. I mean, kids love this. Come on.
Well, so do adults.
Do you remember when you were 12 years old?
No, I wasn't
It's
actually.
so long ago. How could you possibly remember?
I went from 6 to 21. There was nothing in
There was nothing. I get it. A Lady of Mercy. How you doing, guys? How's it going? I see it.
Okay, here comes a tiger.
He's gonna run us over.
It's all right, I'm not.
This is another one of his trucks.
How many does this guy own? This.
No, it's not. It's a different one.
Also, hello, how you doing, tiger?
Who are you? Who are you? What you?
He doesn't talk. Where are you from?
What school is this? How's it going? How is school?
A lot of enthusiasm there, but lost on us. Well, they have the drums.
That's a rebirth of another school. I don't have the information. Yeah, I don't have the information with me,
Our
but
Lady of Mercy was in Madison.
that's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the most beautiful property that used to be the old estate by, was it Woolworth's estate or whoever it was? I didn't get that right, but somebody should fact check.
Another one.
Yeah, this is.
Another one.
A certain shout out to SC Ballard. Where are you from?
What school is this? What school is this? I can't hear you. Can't hear you. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'm gonna have a heart attack right here.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Oh, really?
No. I took my pills there. This guy does want to get us.
Don't have a heart attack because I don't want to do mouth to mouth.
You know, well, one year we did have the parade where the fire engines had to pull out.
Did
in
we?
the middle.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
talking
one
to
year.
Jay. I didn't know that. Another beautiful truck. Fabulous. They spent hours making these things look great.
Oh, it's phenomenal. Nice job. Looks great.
Oh, another fight.
All right, we're at the end now.
This is a Guilford Parade.
All of you, come over here. Come over here. You're all done anyway. You're all done anyway. Let them get a shot of you. Let her get a shot of you. Thanks, guys.
We had fun.
We don't. Yeah, we definitely had fun. I know I did, and I know you did, and you did too. I assume.
I just woke up.
Come on, cranky. Don't be so cranky.
Yeah.
You do know me.
No, the bottom line is that it is fun for them, obviously, for the kids especially. The enthusiasm this year was above everything, and that makes it all worthwhile for us to be here, so that the community.
This community is so vibrant, and community is everything. It is.
It's the best. Guilford is the best.
And
That's
you
the
had to
bottom
leave
line.
Hawaii. Why? Because you couldn't pronounce what?
Humu humu nuku uku apua'o.
Oh, yeah, okay. I get that. I understand it. But how'd you do with pronunciation, A.W. Cox School and things like
I got
that?
it. I think I
You got it?
much better.
All right.
I think we should have a shout out for Jane on the camera.
Well, go ahead.
Can we turn?
This is Jane. Turn the camera on you. Selfie on the camera. All right.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
That's Jane. Couldn't have done it without her. She's the best. She's
All right, so she's
she's the
gonna edit
real
all this.
professional in this crew.
help her edit
She
it.
does the editing. Oh, good. Excellent. Well, good job.
Keep her company while she edits.
And you're hooking up with Jane at GCTV. That's a good thing. She's very qualified, and she's on the inside of all that, too, being on the board, which is helpful. Tell them to get us a remote mic next time, all right? All right.
We need a better mic.
Yeah, there you go. All right. With that, they were watching this, because this will hit YouTube also.
Worldwide distribution.
Yeah,
Worldwide.
this goes to YouTube, so it's going everywhere, but particularly for the people in Guilford. With that, thank you, Jane. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you, Jim. My name's Tony Fapiano. Thank you all for watching.